it's working. I think. Okay, my model's functioning. Well, welcome to my first live stream. Well, hello, YouTube. My name is Sinpre Tolantir. I am a new VTuber, and I am playing Terraria. Now, I'm so nervous. Gonna create a character here, and for my first stream, Terraria, I'm going to be making. Well, I'll show you. I am so nervous, and there's no viewers, which is okay. Let's go do something chaotic. I have not played Terraria in 2 years. I realized there was sounds. Okay. I tried that in Pixel. Okay. So my plan is to make a large world. Yeah. Vanilla miasma of gears. And doing journey mode. Large world. Okay. So once this loads, I will show you what I'm going to do. It's going to be an interesting experience. So many new things in Terraria, and I have not played the game in 2 years. I've seen some of the new stuff, but I'm not sure about much of the new stuff. So I will find out some of it as I go along, but I have one main idea for this. Okay. So I'm going to first do, and if you want to do this, it's going to be a bit of a challenge. But if you want to do this too, I'm going to first hit tab to bring up the overlay map, and then I forgot all of the keypoints. quality live stream. Forgot keybinds, and I have to change a few things. Just to Q. Change this to E. Then something. Okay. Now with the overlay map, I'm going to do numpad add plus sign on the numpad to zoom the overlay map in all the way, and I'm going to hit page up, and that will change the opacity of the overlay map. So now I have this, and a bird, and a slime. Okay, so this challenge is interesting because you cannot, well, other than that, you can't really see the anything. All you can see is your character, and NPCs and bosses are just icons on the map. It's going to be interesting. So, while I'm doing journey mode, I'm doing classic because I suck at this game. I'm doing journey mode because I want to build things, but I want to do pixel art. So I'm going to be making stuff out of pixel art. My main idea is that I'm going to be using the blocks colors on the map as the colors of the pixel art. So it's going to be interesting. We're trying to do going to try to do pixel art, and I think what I want to do first is time is frozen. Research menu. Sure. Do that. Rope. Torches. And if it's finch staff. And cave. Torches. Why am I? Okay, I am crafting torches. I have almost immediately forgot that I'm in journey mode. Okay. Again, I haven't played this game in 2 years. I don't really, actually, now that I think about it, I don't need torches, necessarily. The only thing is the character will be very dark. That's a chest. An aglet. So... take the chest. There's all the slime. Okay. Summons are pretty useful in this because you don't need. Goodness, my brain is my brain is going a little blank. Summons are very useful because you can't see any of the enemies with the overlay map on, so summons are pretty good because they can just track enemies and show you where they are. Okay, so I think what I want to actually do, for just something simple to start off with, is I want to, let's see, I want to make a dirt block, but again, this is going to just use the colors of the blocks, so I can use any brown block like wood to try to make dirt. And so can't tell if herbs are bloomed or not. It's another issue. Everything running right. Okay. Fly out of here. Me. Okay. It's good to know. That's what's a slime. There's the crimson. Just trying to, let's see, Chimera, I think. I'm not gonna activate God mode. Just to make things interesting. I do mainly want to build, but I also want to defeat a few bosses. Look at this. I do want to defeat a few bosses while I'm building, but I mainly want to focus on building. This is so strange. Just seeing a health bar and nothing else. Is this tin? Huh. So we have tin instead of copper. interesting. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out. I want to build, because of course this is just going to be pixel art. I want to build. Let's see. Trying to think about the blocks that I can access, or the colors that I can access. Because I want to figure out what I want to build. Actually, I could try to build the finch. It seems like the finch has some orange, white, and like grayish eyes, pixels. It's flying around something. Okay. So I can try to build a finch for a start. I'm gonna gather stone. Yeah. Yeah. I'll gather stone for the outline. And then gather snow for the... what's it called? I gather stone for the... I could use tin for the eyes. This is so strange. Can't see anything. It's the desert. I'm not going to... I'm going to keep the Ole map on. Time and frozen. Okay. Actually. Okay. Just going to leave time frozen just because why not? Because I do really want to focus on building. But I do want to beat a few bosses as well. Those are vultures. Okay. Cactus. Cactus green. I could do something. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build the finch itself first, not the staff. But actually, I could do both. I gather some clay. And I gather some clay, snow, use the tin for the finch's eye. No, use the tin for the beak, and then use snow for the... Okay. Let's see. I think I could use sand for like... I could use snow for the top of the finch, sand for like, guess maybe not, sand, yes. Use clay for the body, sand for the bottom of it. Sand's not going to stay still, of course, but it's not really necessary. So many vultures. No idea what I just hit. I think I hit a worm. Okay. How much sand do I need? I need 100. Might as well just... You know what, might as well just gather everything. And... cactus. Move these up here. The finch can see something and I... Ah, there's just slimes. I'm just gonna gather 100 of everything. Do I have stone? I don't have stone yet. I gather stone next. Okay. almost at 100 sand. Need 100 cactus as well. Okay, that's good enough. I am pretty sure my clicking can be heard by the microphone, but I can't tell. Okay. So... oh, there's an antlion. Yeah. And a slime. It's difficult to see everything. Finches. Not the best. Get rid of the antlion though. Okay, there it goes. Get rid of the antlion. Am I model in the way? I started stream without really checking everything. At least I didn't check everything that I should have checked. I just noticed that my model is taking up like an eighth of the screen. Okay. Give me just a second. Okay. I need to zoom out a little bit with my model. Make it a little bit smaller. Okay, that's good enough, I think. Right. Yeah. Looks good enough. I just gathered cactus. Once I gather this cactus, next thing to do is to try to find the snow biome. Okay. Just one off. This is so strange. I can't see anything. That's okay. That's a lot of vultures. This game just wants to send vultures, I guess. Okay. Actually, next thing is to gather snow. There's some cobwebs. Gather those two. Is that stone? This is stone. I'm guessing this is also 100. Yeah. Okay. Gather some stone. So. I'm thinking. What's this? It is hardness sand. Also hardness sand. And cobwebs. Just gonna fly to this one. Got stone. And try to. Oh! It's easy to see the rope. Step stool. 10 bars. 10 bars might be good. Are they different? Do I have 10? Yeah, 10. Are these different? Oh wow, they are different. Huh. Oh. You know, that's good to know. Try to get on the rope. This is stone. I just remembered I have a grappling hook. Okay. Gather this stone. And then that's clay. Good to know. Some clay. Some clay. And stone. So next thing is gather snow. Need to look at the finch again, see if gathered most of what I want. Is that clay? Yeah, it is clay. Just a bit of clay. Because the funny thing with this is you don't really need light. Because the map is lit up anyways, whether or not you have light. Only the difference is that your character won't be as visible. Need 100 clay? There's some dirt too. Okay. What does wood look like? I just realized. Can't see it. Let's compare that to dirt. Those are pretty much the same color. Okay. Is that all the coins now? Okay. Gathering some clay. That's only 40. That was a jellyfish. This stone. Gather some more stone. Ah. Right. Yeah. I think I do want to use stone for the outline because there's the finch. Let's zoom in. You can see the world, parts of the world. Yeah. So I can use clay for the bottom. I think I can just use stone for the. I can use stone for the, not the outline, but the chest. I can use stone for like the middle of the finch, use clay for like the bottom of it, and then snow for the top of it. Then see if we can find the snow bottom. What do I have? Okay. Oh, there's more crimson. That was a mushroom. That's gonna be so difficult to see any of the thorns. I think I can kind of tell where the thorns are, but yeah, still difficult to see. Yeah, it's gonna be so interesting trying to like fight an invasion or an event because can't see anything at all. Okay. This finch is, the finch is decent. Actually, I should gather some of this wood. Shade wood. I want to see, what does it look like? Oh, that'd be good. That would be useful. Okay. Yeah, there's the problem. Can't tell if there's anything near me unless the finch hits it. Or hits me, I guess. I guess the chimeras, they do have the particle effect, but that one snuck up on me, so the particle's not that useful. So, try to gather 100 shade wood so I can add it to the thing. Do that. Okay, and I have shade wood. Actually, I think that's what I can use. I can use the shade wood to... Okay. I cannot tell. Can kind of tell what I was hitting, but... Okay. Yep. It's such a weird sound. There's a few of these. Okay. I am. Okay. This is. This is some quality gameplay. think we're near the jungle. Okay. So... Oh, we're near the jungle. Okay. We're near the jungle, that means the snow biome should be on the other side of the world. We have clouds. Okay. There's some more clay. I'm thinking about getting clay. I'm gonna put down a torch for no reason. I think the most interesting thing about this challenge and just making things out of pixel art is the fact that I'm only using blocks based off of their colors. So that means, like, at the end of the challenge, where I think I'm gonna try to build as much as I can before I defeat a boss, and then after each boss is defeated, because I'll try to build a lot before I defeat any boss. So once I defeat a boss, I'll turn off the overlay map so I can see what the builds look like, and then probably make everything look strange with all the blocks all mixed together. Because again, I am just using blocks based off of their colors. So, but from this point on, the overlay map will stay on until I want to see what the builds actually look like. So it's part of the challenge, trying to get through the game. So, trying to get through the game while the overlay map is covering everything. I think what I want to do now is I'm just going to dump stuff in a chest right next to the spawn point. What do I need? What should I keep? I guess the bars. I'm just going to shift click everything that I've researched. Oh, everything that I care to research. It can be equipped. Exactly that. Forgot that I picked up an aglet. I think I'm just going to deposit the sand. And that. Oh. And the chest. The rope. Yeah. We'll just do these potions for now. And all the seeds. Yeah. And the acorns. Gel? Should keep the gel to research it. Recall potions, almost have that. We're gonna venture into Crimson again, so I think we're gonna keep the vertebrae. The mushrooms. Deathweed. That there. Okay. Let me research this chest. More gel. Okay, that's that. So, yeah. So since the jungle is on the left side of the world, the snow biome should be on the right side of the world. I want to gather these sunflowers. What you needed? 5. Okay. Sunflowers. I'm not trying to collect everything. I might end up collecting every block, more or less. Actually, yeah, I think I'm still gonna Collect dirt. I'm going to gather some tin. We need 100 tin ore. Should be fine. No. Okay. What is this? Oh. And here's the other crimson. Okay. That's a thorn. Oh. Didn't even make a sound. Are these? I guess. Yeah. I think this is cactus. And crimson. Yeah. We gather some crimson too. Crimson. Everything revealed by just the health bars and nothing else. Yeah. That's a lot of stuff. At least the chimeras have the particle effect, but it's still not easy to see. Oh, there's that. Okay. No. It just right there all of a sudden. Just gonna gather 100 crimson here. Whoa. I cannot tell. This is so crazy. Can you hear my rapid fire clicking? Okay. I'm going to keep the finch staff. I might try to get a better summon later on, but I'm not gonna focus on summoner. Once I that's a problem. Once I get everything figured out, I'm going to focus on a ranger for defeating bosses. Oh, there's a third thing. Oh, there's a fourth thing. Rapid fire short swing. I guess it's more rapid fire mouse clicks. Nope. Oh, there's just more things popping up. Okay. Ooh. Crimson spawn rates. A lot of enemies. In fact, I need 100 crimson, or that I want the crimson to research. Oh. I can hear the blood crawling, but I can't see it. Right. How much do I... Okay. I need 20 more? Okay, what am I? Looked away from the game for a second. As once the enemies hit and their health bar is visible, it becomes so much easier. Okay, right. Landed on top of that. Whoa. Gathered everything. Going to try to leave the crimson. Heal. Hope that the finch hits anything in front of me. There's something there. Okay, I gathered everything from Crimson that I really wanted to get. If I keep trying to fly over, the only thing that's going to hit me is the chimeras. I got more rope. Ow. Okay. It's just so difficult to see everything. Is that tin? That is tin. One block of tin. Some more deathweed. Ow. A lot of thorns. I just keep running into stuff. Oh, I think we found the snow biome. Is this ice? That is ice. Well, now we're in the snow biome. What the? Ah. Another chimera. Right. I'm gonna try to gather some ice as well as the snow. But, yeah. Gather 100 snow and 100 ice. So, let me think. I can use the shade wood for some ice slime. I can use the shade wood to try to outline the finch. Maybe use the shade wood for its. I can use crimson for its eye, and then shade wood for the outline, and then snow for the top of the finch, stone for the maybe I could. What does ice look like? I think I can use ice for the top, for the very top of the finch. Use snow for kind of like the main body, and then use the clay for the bottom of the finch. Okay. I need 7 more. I just started to walk away. I was like, I've got enough snow. Now I have enough snow. There's that. Now I need 100 ice. Kinda. It's also weird not having to place down torches. Let's see. Weapons that provide light are going to be so useful for this. Especially like lighting up underground blocks. How much ice is this? Not a lot, but good amount. There's some ice slime. Another ice slime. Neither the finch or myself can aim. Get back through here. Ice. Here, some of this. There's some more ice. Okay. So I think I'm gonna try to gather one more thing. I think I actually do want to build the finch staff itself, which would involve the finch. I'm gonna use dirt. I'm wondering what else. Okay. Okay, I think. What does the tin look like again? Kind of like sand, actually. I think I want to use tin. Maybe the tin bars. Huh. Well, I don't know. Still need more ice. There should be ice right here. Yep, that is definitely ice. Trying to think about other blocks I can try to get. We need 4 more ice. Let me try to see. Oh, there's just a huge amount of ice right here. Okay, now we have enough. We have enough ice. Oh, what's this called? Boreal wood. I could try to gather some of this because it should look different when it's placed down than when it's a tree. So I can use the boreal wood to build the darker parts of the finch staff and use dirt or normal wood to dirt and normal wood to build the other parts of the finch staff. They look normal wood and dirt look the same on the map. So if I just mix them together, they'll look the exact same. I gathered enough wood already. I think that's everything. And I just need dirt. Dungeon should be on this side too, so I'm gonna try to find the dungeon. I don't know what color bricks we have. Sorry if I keep rapidly opening the inventory. What did I just... Slimes. Okay. Another forest. The dungeon should be nearby. Oh, tin. Duh. I would have gathered some tin as well. I think I can zip in on the finch real quick. No. I'll just use the clay for the bottom. What is this? Okay. And there's the dungeon. Okay, the old man does not show up on the map. Coin portal. Wow. 15 gold coin portal. Almost said that wrong. There's some water candles. Books are interesting. They're magenta colored. 25, okay. Might be able to use the books for something, considering that I am just using the colors. Right, I think... Last thing is just tin, so I should go underground. I want to try to find a third marigold. Oh, that was a bunny. There's another desert. Vine grubs. What do they look like? Huh. Interesting. Should I gather some vine ropes? This is palm wood. It is. What does it look like? Almost like sand. Okay. Still gonna try to gather some. Need 100 for this as well. Yes. Just realized I could also try to gather some bamboo from the jungle, which would require going to the other side of the world. But it's no problem. In a second, I'm gonna research all the tools and stuff. And the finch staff. The wings seem to be researched, I think. No. I think because they're in my inventory. Iron short sword, pickaxe, and axe. I did get rid of the modifiers, but I'm not going to have these tools for very long. So I guess that means I'm just going to keep those accessories. Try to find duplicates. Actually, the wings I don't care about. Okay. Wings have been done. Let me teleport back to the spawn point. Quick stack, whatever. I'm gonna gather vines, vine rope, and then I'm just gonna head underground and try to gather some tin, iron, other ores. How many is that? Need 100. But I am using journey mode so that I don't have to try to farm for blocks since I'm just using their colors. That's done. I can just head underground. Oh, that's just clay. Okay. Oh, wow. That was way too close. Okay, that's one thing. Traps are going to be so hard to see. Lead. I picked up one piece of lead. Lead would also be useful. It's lead. Okay. I think there's cobwebs there. Yeah. Traps are going to be impossible to see. Was that just... Is this just stone? Okay. There's a slime. That was a slime. Might as well just try to gather some dirt too. Do you want to try to find more tin and lead? So I don't need the finch staff in my inventory. Right. Gather a bunch of dirt. Then try to gather some. Oh, there's lead right underneath me. So what is this? Nothing. Alright. Gather the lead and then all 5 of it. Okay. So how much lead do I need? I guess I could try to gather a bunch of silt and slush. That would work pretty well. It's just a silhouette of my character now. A shine potion would work well for this. There's more cobwebs, more lead. How many? Oh. You just use your cobwebs. Okay. That's all the lead. That's all the lead that was there. Oh, there's more lead. Okay. And orange bloodroot. It's going to be very difficult to see any tin. Okay. I think I spoke way too soon. I was just about to say it's going to be so difficult to see tin, and then I just spotted immediately. That's kind of stupid. Right. Let's tin. I need 100 of them. That's a lot. Is that tin? It is tin. Well, making some progress. Tin. Oh, I think I missed one. Okay. Is that... It's all the tin that's here. This little area. Silver. Oh wow. Okay. Silver's gonna be difficult to spot. Is silver just going to stone? That is stone. Okay. Well, there's more tin. Silver is gonna be so difficult to spot. I think that was a mouse. Well, the tin. Slime. It's all for tin. Oh, there's a house. Neat. There you go. Cobwebs. Getting a chandelier. I don't know why I picked the chandelier. Don't really need the chandelier. There's an anvil. Might as well take the anvil. Huh. This is a new accessory that I haven't seen. Again, I haven't played this game in 2 years. Equip that. Does this like... Huh. Well, I don't know what that does, but I guess I'll find out. At a door. Nurse Lisa. Nope, can't see paintings. I don't know why I picked it up. Have like some reflexes from playing this game. Like, I played it, like, Terraria is one of my favorite games. I haven't played it in a year. I haven't played it in 2 years. But I still remember a lot of things. But there's so many new things that I haven't seen. I do plan on playing this game a lot, but I did not see that one at all. Huh, so Crowspeak does change the sound your character makes. That's what I was thinking it would do, but yep. Can't see any traps or pressure plates. I can see wiring though, so that's something. Is that a life crystal? Huh, cool. And there's some lead. So, yeah. It's one of my favorite games. I'm not good at the game by any means, but I remember a lot of stuff still. But there's so many things that I do want to see. So I do plan to hit a slime with a pickaxe. Or tin. I do plan on playing this game in master mode eventually, because I want to do a playthrough where I collect everything, but that's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit before I can actually do that playthrough competently. But I do want to do a playthrough in master mode where I collect every single item and block in this game. It'll give me a chance to see everything that's new and get some of the interesting master mode pets that the bosses drop. Okay. And what else was I trying to say? Yeah, for the time being, I'm just going to focus on this for streaming. Oh, there's gold. I think that's gold. It's definitely gold. Gather gold too. I think there's lead there. Anything else? Nothing overly visible. Having to gather 100 gold as well, it's going to be very, very challenging. Inventory is full. But I can still gather some of the ores that I need to gather. Guess I can just do that to clear up some space. Oh, and the chandeliers too. Can I just... That's good to realize. Shurikens I can do. Khaios I did. I just realized I can just put them in and they'll just fill up later on. So, although it does kind of delete them in a way. Yeah, oh well. Wooden arrows. Well, I just got rid of a few things that oh, don't. I'll get them back later. Glow sticks. Okay, silver ore is going to be so hard to see. So... I need tin? That's what I wanted to gather. Why did I want tin? I think I want stone for the outline. Just gather some more dirt. Is there more lead? How much lead is here? Assuming this is lead. This is lead. Huh. Well, I guess I can try to gather a bunch of lead. Okay, I do want to build the Finch staff. Gather more. No, I think this might not be enough lead. Yeah, 7 more, that's a decent amount. Here's some mud. Just put that in there. Yeah. Lead. That is statue. There's a statue. Oh, neat. Oh. So it does show them. Cool. I was not aware of that. Ah, there's the rest of the lead. I'm just gonna gather 4 of these. And that's all the lead. More bombs. I guess I don't need the dyes right now, or the books, so I can just put those in there. Silver. Clouds need. Mining. I don't really need mining potions right now. Mushrooms. Gel. Tin. This mace. The mace needs. I need wood. There's some wood, make a workbench. Put this down, and then... Wow. Ah. This thing. Now we have a new weapon. Okay. What else do I need? Tin. There's a rail track. That thing's just falling. Okay. Right. There is a rail track. That tin? That is tin. Okay. Screech. Wait, a sled? Oh, it's a sapphire. Oh. Gather some sapphires too. We'll have to find some silt. That'd be pretty useful for gathering ores. That happened. I'm guessing this is emerald because it's sparkling. More tin. That tin? There's tin above me. No, they need 15 each. That's nice. That is tin. Not much of it, but just find some more. Tin ore. Tin ore. I have no idea what that. Oh, that's a bat. This. Nope. Nope. Invisibility potion. Where? What am I doing? Okay. I do want to try to find. Well, there's a desert. Oh, it's the the underground desert. And 1 emerald. Right. So, is there more tin up here? Nope. Not that I can see. Is that mud? Yeah. Just get mud in the jungle. Okay. Oh, I see a gem tree. Oop. Anything of note here? Is that gold? topaz. Huh. Neat. Got some topaz. Anything else here? I think this is gold. Definitely gold. Okay. There goes this water. And I think there's some cobwebs. A lot of cobwebs. Okay, let's get back on this train track. Actually, I'm just gonna gather this dirt. This needs 7. Oops. Okay, that's good enough. I feel like I must have passed some silver at some point. What is that? Oh! No idea. Would not have known that was a nymph had I not moused over it. This is so strange, not being able to see anything. Wow. I feel like every time I killed a nymph before, it always dropped a metal detector, now it hasn't. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure this is sapphire down below here. Going to collect some sapphire. Did I just call this sapphire? I think I just called it sapphire. Very purple sapphire. Okay. There's more tin. That's nice. Whoa. There's a crawdad. Okay. There's a good amount of tin here. Not even, I don't know what that was. I think that might have been a slime. I cannot tell what's happening. Well, I could see it because of its health bar. Well, we're almost there with the tin. This is so strange. What is that? Oh, yeah. Some other slime. I have a compass. Nice. Where's the bat? 1 piece of tin, we need 5 more. Is that gold? That is gold. And 1 glow stick. Okay. This silver. That is silver. Still not super easy to see it though. Oops, that missed. Okay. Huh. Whoa. I'm so focused on the amethyst here that I just did not notice the 10 coins I just picked up. I think I have got enough amethyst. Shimmer. I just remembered shimmer. I'm trying to find the shimmer as well. If I recall correctly, it should be underneath the jungle. But I could be wrong. Can't hurt to explore. Oh. I was just about to open up the map. I have the overlay map up. I'm not going to open the actual map. Just another part of the challenge. Test my navigational skills. Hook. 10. Need 5 more pieces of tin. Not seeing much. Now I'm stuck. And now I'm not stuck. Butterflies. I am not used to journey mode at all. Like, I keep wanting to gather stuff I don't need to gather. Like, I'm pretty sure that's amethyst, and I want to gather it, but I can just duplicate the amethyst, so I don't need to gather it. It's just to, like, gather everything, even the stuff you can just duplicate. What? That tin? What's that? Large amount of tin. Tin has been gathered. Oh, there's that. I think silver is going to be the strangest thing to gather because I can't see it. What is this? Is this topaz? That is topaz. Ah, a little like dirt. Topaz look a lot like dirt. Drop down here. I gathered tin. I think that's good for now. I think I'm good for now. The other thing I'm not going to do with this challenge is I'm not going to paint any blocks. Because I'm just going to be using the blocks, natural color on the map, to make things, to build things. So, I think I gathered everything I wanted. At least for building a finch. What does rope look like? Huh. Might also be useful. Let me see if I can figure out what I'm doing. So, what did I want? Just grab 1 crimson for the eye. And then, actually, got like 20. And I think use boreal wood and, well, that makes a sound. That's interesting. Actually, yeah, use wood and dirt combined for no reason. Have this in my hotbar so I can see it. Don't need the axe right now. There's a squirrel. What else do I need? Snow, ice, yeah, and clay. I think. That's what I wanted. Lead? What color's lead? Okay. I can use lead for the outline. And then I think that should be everything. I'm just going to deposit everything I don't really need at the moment into this chest. Place down this other chest. And it should be everything. I'm going to try to build. I'm only going to be streaming for... Wow. Time really does fly. I have 40 minutes left. Actually, I think I can... No. I have 40 minutes left. I'm going to stream for just 2 hours just for this first stream. So, I started around 1. Yeah, I'll end a little bit after 3. There's 10 right there. I think. Right, so I'm gonna place down... what else do I have? Shade wood. I use shade wood and lead. I was about to say lead wood. Shade wood and lead for the outlines. I'm not gonna build my base at spawn. I think I want to build... I don't know. Be interesting. Actually, turn the finch staff into a base and be something. Try to outline this. We'll need those right now. It's just for the wood. If I do this, that look good? Maybe. I think I just do that. Do these actually look the same? Yep. They look. They look the exact same. Okay. Let me try to outline this. I think that should be good. I'm not going to build it 1-to-1, but I'm going to try to make it look as good as possible. Assuming that I can... I haven't really played Journey mode. Again, I haven't played this cloud. Why would slime just drop a cloud? This is kind of neat because I can just put the cloud with the rest of the clouds. Forgot that I did that. What am I doing? Okay. Build this up. And the guy just being annihilated by a slime. I think right here I want to place down some wood. And dirt for part of it. Tin. You can place down 2 tin blocks there. Part of the finch staff. And then kind of build this up a little bit. And then build this around it, kind of. I also want to leave that. And then have this thinner outline on this side, which I think means build this up a little bit. And I am purposely placing dirt and wood in the same. I'm purposefully placing dirt and wood because I want them to mix. I'm gonna see what they look like once it's done. Yeah, that's good for that detail. Build this up. I think this should be good for this detail. The darker part of the finch staff. And now we get to a lighter part, which I think I'm going to use lead as part of the outline. Ah, that's darker. Should be good enough. Let me try to place wood and dirt like this. And place the lead, this, up. About there be good. And then partly sparkly finch staff. Then goodness, my mind is drawing blank. Trying to really look at the finch staff here. Okay, did this wrong. I think it's the finch staff because it has this lighter part at the top and it kind of curves up. I think I can place dirt like this, wood like that, and then place dirt like this, lead. So now I think it can go up about to here. I think right here. Wood and the dirt. Some more wood. Okay. And then we have the darkest section here. Place some shade wood next to that. Then place some wood and dirt here, and then use lead as this outline. Then I can put something, try to build this part. So let's see. Trying to it's interesting so far. It's kind of like a finch wand on a staff. Oh well, finch wand. We now have a finch wand. What am I doing? Try to build this down a little bit if I can. Wood here, up a little. And down, kind of like this, and this, and this. And that should be good enough. And I can put wood, dirt, and more wood. Wood again. Dirt this time, more dirt, and wood. Then how's this? It's this, and then that. And then outline with shade wood. Or, yeah. Outline this with the shade wood. Okay. Shade wood outline. And then the finch itself. Oh, well, actually, part of the finch that's down here. I'm gonna use some lead for this, and then there's some like spikes, lag spikes. I really hate saying the word like in the middle of my sentences. I'm doing it ever since I could speak though, so it's annoying and hard to not do. There are spikes, I think, on the bottom of this. Try to put something spike-ish here, kind of like that. Outline this a little bit. Yeah, I think that works. And then it's looks a little offset. I'm gonna put this like this. Try to outline it. Okay, now for this part. This, and then kind of this, and this, and then have shade wood for this side, lead for this side. Try to do this. I picked up a banner. Never mind, I didn't pick up a banner. Ah. Wow. That's new. Huh. I did not know there was... Huh. I did not know there was a banner window. Several places for banners, that's kind of neat. I did not know that was a thing. Anyways, next I want to place just a flying health bar. Lead like this, and I want to place down something. My brain is just drawing a blank. Should go down a little bit more. I think I did this a little wrong, but I'm gonna place some boreal wood pattern like this, then shade wood around it, lead ore on this side, and then actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna place lead ore on this side. Like this. I just realized I could just stand on the ground like this. This part's kind of dark, so I can do that. Okay. Wow. Great aim with the grappling hook. How does this go? Think maybe down a bit more. Yeah, so I think here I can place down dirt just like this. This. And then I can place down the lead here. And then I can let's do wood here, and then dirt for the rest of it, except this patch. this section here. Then have wood, dirt here, lead, and then this as the outline. Looks okay. Not the best, but I was mainly focused on wanting to build the Finch itself. The Finch is going to be bigger than I was thinking. Where is this? This is a little bit more to the edge. I think I'm going to put a clay block here and then do the rest like this. So there is the Finch's underside. And then I can just grab these. And then I can... So ice for the top, snow for the... something. Snow for the main body, so... I can place snow. Let's see, the wing too. Yeah, I'll just use ice for the wing. Kind of like this, and the beak. Outline. Use lead ore for the beak, I think. I can use, so I think, yeah. I'm gonna use stone for the outline. Gonna mark that out. Actually, oh, there's the, so we've been using the shade wood. Memorial. I'll just continue using lead for the outline. Styling the beak. And then should I fill the rest of this? I can try to build the wing and use stone to kind of mark out the wing here. And then ice. Ice there, lead here, and then snow. Yeah. Well, snow like this. And then I can have this go up. Like this. And have, let's see, where's its eye? A little bit behind the beak. Above it, so it's like, the eye is about right here. Try to use the crimson sand. Okay. I think when I build the base, it's not going to be made out of like... It's not going to be made out of... I'm talking too fast. It's, the base is not going to be made from... I'm just going to make something random. Nothing like... Actually, I don't know. I guess I'll figure that when I get to it. I'm not going to be building the base just yet. Just wanted to... Mainly just wanted to make the Finch staff. There. Decent enough Finch. I think the wing should be... yeah. The wing is more like... right here. So I can try to make this part bigger. Okay. Well, there's that. I think I want to, let's see. I want to outline this a little bit. I think I'm going to use the shade wood to kind of do that. Looks decent-ish. Maybe this I can turn into shade wood. Okay, I think that looks decent enough. I'm gonna break this up a little bit. Oops. Just going to outline the wing a little bit more. And then outline this a little bit. Okay. And then this. Outline the finch itself. Okay. Well, there's my finch, I think, actually. Let me make this taller. Make the head a little bit taller. Okay. Well, there's there's my finch staff. Well, I think if I had a few more blocks, might have done a bit better, but I think this is good enough. It's good enough for now. Right, I think I built one thing. I'm going to most likely be streaming tomorrow as well, around the same time, around 1. But I think I built the finch staff as close as I could get it. There's a few details that I could have done differently, but I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I think I might actually put one more detail. Oh. As I struggle to get up, the finch. Let's outline its beak. Okay. I think that is everything I wanted to do. I did want to build one thing, and the finch staff was good inspiration. But I will be building more, trying to gather more blocks, more resources. But I think that is everything. But I thank you for watching. I will see you on my next stream. Where is my mouse?